September 20th, 2024. And you're watching your favorite morning host, the host with the most bananas. It is the one and only banana eating, coffee drinking. Your favorite morning host, Adam Josh.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the set of the Morning Banana Show. I felt like doing a Morning Banana Show today inside, but my son convinced me to do it outside, so here we are. I have my coffee behind the camera, a latte that I've already made. I have vegan yogurt, banana. I'm going to put some dates in there and some granola. This is actually a really great and healthy breakfast snack. Local melancia, or watermelon. Pineapple, local lemon from just up the road. And let's get into it. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to sit here and chat with you about life and stuff while I eat my breakfast. That's the Morning Banana Show. Organic bananas from Madeira. I also have a little sandwich there with peanut butter on one side and hazelnut on the other. My usual latte that I make. A lot has happened since the last Morning Banana Show. Life is coming at us in real time these days, you know? That's good coffee. Strong, potent, frothy. All the things you would want in a coffee. I think I really nailed that one. Pineapple. So I'm a vegan, been a vegan for 11 years. One of my dreams is to wake up on the farm and be able to walk through it, eating all different types of fruits and veggies. We're getting there. In the news, you have Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka Diddy, aka the Diddler, going to federal prison. You have Justin Bieber releasing a song with the lyrics that are saying he went to a Diddy party for a Ferrari, lost more than his soul, had to sign a contract. I was thinking about King Combs, Sean Combs' son, about how when these allegations first started coming out, he put out a rap or something like that. Basically saying it's all lies and you better shut up and we're all coming for you, this type of thing. Well, I guess Puff Daddy's son trying to run cover didn't work. In other news, I got this amazing t-shirt from Elwood Dog Meat. If you're living in Ohio and you feel the way I feel, support Elwood Dog Meat. Maybe you're not in Ohio. Maybe you're in some other part of the world that you just love delicious dog meat. So contact Elwood. They have local, organic, free range, farm raised. So, Desiree's mom's birthday was the other day, yesterday, day before yesterday. Desiree's mom and father live in Germany. Geographically, we're in Portugal. They're in Germany. It's a 2-hour flight. Spend more time waiting at the airport than you do on the plane. So, we thought it would be a good idea that she goes and celebrates the birthday. And I'd stay here with Caden, our teenager who doesn't want to go anywhere, and I would water the plants. So the day that it's good pineapple. The day that Desiree and Tyler left for Germany was the day our last guest, Blaine, checked out here from the farm stay. Shout out to Blaine if you're watching. Your Blaine twin papayas are doing fine behind me. And yeah, I think I hope that Blaine had a good stay here. We enjoyed having her and all our guests that come. This is a really peaceful place in the hillside of Portugal, in the Algarve, and we are a vegan family living off grid. So, as far as relaxation and meditation and peacefulness, reflecting on your life, or taking a well-needed detox or break, not only can you do it here, but I found out later by talking to some of the surrounding retreats and whatnot that I'm actually in like the spiritual hippie retreat area of Portugal. There's like people do silent meditations right over there, 2-minute walk up the road. There's a crystal shop this way, about 10 minutes up the road. You got to walk there. I didn't realize this when we bought the place, but we're in the spiritual hippie part of Portugal. I'll take it. So, if you're interested in something like that, you can just let me know. Desiree, and we lived apart for an entire year. Some of you who have been following along on Twitter, when it was Twitter and not X, or following the YouTube videos here for a long time, know that when Desiree was in New Brunswick, we had a flood through Fredericton, and you can look it up. It was 2018, and the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, showed up 2 weeks to Fredericton, 2 weeks after I got there, and got everybody out, my family. So it was a bad enough flood that the Prime Minister wanted to show up. And from what I saw when I was there, and pictures that I saw before and afterwards, the RCMP had closed off roads, and a lot of people were totally devastated. Businesses, communities. It was a really bad flood in Fredericton in 2018. So that was the catalyst that got Desiree and I to rethink living apart for about a year. As you may know by watching me on video, I'm kind of a logical guy. I like to talk through things. It needs to make sense to me. I'm also an artist and a musician. I have no issues thinking out of the box or thinking creatively, but my predominant side is logical, I would say. So, at that time, the reason that she had moved out to Portugal, to New Brunswick, was that the job offer at the jewelry store was a really decent base wage salary, plus. more than she was getting paid in Ontario. And I guess in hindsight now, you think, is that base wage plus really worth it when you're spending so much on childcare that you're basically breaking even? So, while we were having those thoughts in 2018, is this really worth it? New Brunswick flooded in Fredericton, so that kind of closed the conversation. All of that to say that Desiree and I have lived apart for that year. I visited a couple times, and she came to visit me. The culmination of that experience, Desiree and I both analyzed it, and the year and the money, the money and lack of money, our feelings, and we had come to the conclusion together that it was a really terrible time. It sucked. So we decided we don't want to be apart if we don't have to be. I know sometimes in life you have to be apart from your family and your loved ones, but like, it's funny to be apart for somebody for like a year and just say like, you know what, that really I didn't like that sucked. So I'm okay. She'll be back in a few days. It's not a big deal. If you're worried about me, I'm okay. I'm saying that because I can handle a year, you know. I can handle some time apart. I'm like an independent guy, so is my teenage son. I'm not like, I lived on my own since I was 16. And very few times have I lived with family members or parents. So I had to learn how to take care of myself, cook food and all that from like a super young age, which I don't recommend to anybody. I mean, I try really hard not to talk about my family members on these videos. So I'm not going to. You know, it's not my place to talk about my family members. We didn't all move out at 16 and start being independent, though. Put it that way. It's been a crazy week. You know, beautiful day today. It was a bit of misty rain last night. I like that. It was really quick though. I've been watching this spiritual guy on YouTube by the name of Nero Knowledge lately. So shout out to Nero Knowledge. If you want to watch his videos, he's basically dropping esoteric, deep, fundamental laws of the nature, fundamental laws of the universe and nature type of knowledge. Specifically, he's working on his last few videos of how to get your desired outcome. He's basically offering these free videos as a way to show you how to get your desired outcome or to your desired reality. I'm not a client of his. I just discovered him a week ago. But I just want to emphasize that getting your desired reality is possible, and I am living proof. People say to me, "Oh, Adam, you're living my European dream. You're out there in Europe living my European dream." My son and I were just talking before I came out here to record this, talking about what does it mean to live a humble life, he's living a quiet, humble life. What does that mean in 2024? Because I was saying to him, do you know anybody else that's living a more humble or more quiet life than you are right now? Is there anybody else like that takes the lead? And he said, no, I don't know anybody. Yeah, so people will talk about living a quiet, humble life while living in their condos. Like, oh, he lives within his means, and he is just he's a quiet guy, or he's a recluse, or he's there's a lot of different ways people describe that small living, tiny living, minimalist, just living a quiet, humble life. But do they live off-grid on the hillside of Portugal with no immediate neighbors and have a farm? I don't know. I don't know if there's many people out there that are living quieter than I am. I'm not living in a condo. We're recording these videos in my garden. That's a real banana tree with another one growing up underneath it. This is Banana Bill. This is Little Kim. Little Kim is not so little anymore. And this is Devani over here. Doing well. Yeah, so if you like the Morning Banana Show and you want to support me or you want to follow along, you can buy me a coffee. Café Bicachea, por favor, para lavar, para aquí. Para aquí. Definitely for here. You can buy me a coffee. The link is just buymeacoffee.com/adamjosh.com. You can send me an e-transfer if you're into sending e-transfers. More of a Canadian or North American thing, to adam@adamjosh.com. I had a gentleman send me Bitcoin the other day. Thank you. Imagine just living your life, doing your best, coaching people for free, being honest with people, telling people how you do things for free, and then money just starts rolling in. That's my life. That is literally what I'm doing. And I live like a simple life, or a humble life, whatever you want to call it. And so when things like, oh, Desiree and Tyler want to go visit their mom in Germany come up, I'm like, easy. We have the money for that. Have fun, go. I've offered to fly some of my friends in just to hang out here, because I'm not spending money on anything anymore. And I keep, because of my portfolios and my savvy investment strategies, I keep making money, and people keep giving me money, obviously, as I was saying, to coach them and to help them. They feel like thanking me isn't enough, so they give me money. They give me money. I guess I'll take it. I'm not wearing it right now, but I do have my own shirt that you can buy. It says "Do not reincarnate." You can order it from my website. I think I get a little bit of that, like a little bit of that is profit, not a lot. You can meditate with us at 11:11. Share the show with your friends. If you're a part of our private WhatsApp group for the Love Farm Stay, then you guys get this first before I send it out on YouTube. And I appreciate everyone. I hope that you have a great day. Virgo season is coming to an end. We're going into Libra, which is all about balance. And then we get my favorite season of all, Scorpio season. I know, Scorpio. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. And throw out your pagers and walkie-talkies, I guess. And I'm living in real time, looking at the same news cycle that you are, and what a time to be alive. Ciao, ciao.
Are you tired of reincarnating? Me too! Now show the world that you don't want to reincarnate with this Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt!
I'm off the grid.